everybody. Well, hello, Leslie and Cindy. How are you guys doing today? Sorry I'm late. My husband and I are building a little bit of a surprise for our grandsons in the backyard. So it involved throwing a long rope over a very high tree branch. So it got a little bit, I ran a little bit late. And I also had, sorry about this, I also had dinner cooking, so everything got behind a little bit, but I'm glad you're here with me. So welcome, welcome, welcome. So you guys, thank you for bearing with us during our restock today. Things were flying out of there again quickly, but it's really all got to do with COVID and the fact that our warehouse isn't being able to ship things out the way they should be, and it's just been a pain in the neck. But we're working on it, and I'm kind of glad to know that it's not just Chalk Couture, it's lots of different companies. So, well, thank you for your orders. You both ordered today. All right, so today I'm going to do a project, another one I really wasn't planning on doing, but I don't know, I'm feeling the holidays today, and I'm feeling Halloween, and I have big plans for September 1st, and I'd like to have some Halloween stuff involved. Hello, Ruth. Welcome, welcome. So I'm going to switch my camera over so you can see what I have in front of me, and I'll put this down. This right here is my website, so if you see, well, you know what, if you see something you like tonight, there's a really good chance that it is out of stock at the moment. So if it's something that you would like, if you'd like this transfer, please write transfer in the comments, and I will order it for you the minute I can. All right, so let's get this party started. Put that down there. All right, so we're going to be working on this. It's sort of a block frame that I picked up. And we're using, hello, Miss Ruth. Good to see you guys. We're going to use a new transfer called Witches Go Riding. This is so cute. And I'm going to tell you what, I can think of about 100 different things you can do with it. You've got the witch part of it, Witches Go Riding. That could be one sign all by itself. You've got black cats. You could do black cats or scene. You could do just the cat on a block. You could do just the witch. There's so many things. Look at the moon here. The moon laughs and whispers. You could do this little moon on a block or a board for a baby's room even. And we've also got 'Tis Near Halloween. So tonight we are going to be using the moon as well as 'Tis Near Halloween. So because this is such a large transfer and I'm using it on a pretty small area, I am going to cut this in half. I know, it's scary, but I'm going to do it. So while you guys are watching, if you wouldn't mind hitting that SHARE tab, that would help me grow my viewers. I would be so appreciative. And I do send out happy mail every day. I pick one person who SHARED, we're just going to say sprinkle, who sprinkled my video with their friends and family. And yeah, it's good. They're fun things, so you want to get those. I grab my scissors. I backed up all the way here. All right, I'm going to show you guys a trick when you have a big transfer like this that you want to cut apart. Obviously, you could cut right through the whole transfer, but here's another thing you can do. Peel it back just a little bit from the edges and put your scissors under the transfer and just cut that part. Now I'm going to kind of go in a curvy kind of direction. It's okay, and it's a little bit jaggedy right there. It's perfectly all right. What we'll do is we will wash and dry this transfer after we've used it and put it right back on the carrier sheet where it goes. And by cutting it in kind of a curve like I just did, I'll be able to line it back up if I want to do a whole transfer just like that. Thank you for the sprinkle, Cindy. I do appreciate that. All right, so I'm going to peel this off. See, wasn't that easier than trying to manage this whole thing? It's so cute. We're going to do all of these this fall. I love transfers like that that are really versatile, that you can do a lot of things with. So this board was white, and I actually stuck a little transfer to the side of it earlier, and I noticed that it pulled the paint. I painted this earlier. It pulled some of the paint off. So we're experimenting tonight. What I did was, after the paint dried, and I tried that and it didn't work, I took it out back and I did a couple coats of spray sealer on it So let's cross our fingers that this isn't a scary Halloween prank and peel up with my transfer. I was going to do this in solid black, but look at this. I mean, like, it almost looks like a wood grain. I did it with a foam brush, and I kind of like it, especially for Halloween. It looks like a gray wooden plank, doesn't it? So before we get started on that, especially knowing that the paint could possibly pull up, I'm going to fuzz this like crazy on my fuzzing towel. And what fuzzing does, you guys, if you haven't heard this before, a little, what is that? A piece of something on there. The backs of our transfers are all really sticky. This one actually isn't too bad. So you're going to do is stick it to a towel or your t-shirt or your jeans, something that can pick up just a little bit of fiber on it to soften the adhesive. So when you wash your transfers, most of that will come back off, but it's kind of hard to manage some of our really, really sticky transfers, and this helps a lot, especially if you're doing a shot-in-the-dark project like this one. So my plan is to put his near Halloween on this side and the moon kind of over here. So I've got about 3/4 of an inch on that side here left. So let's see if I can get the moon right about the same distance away. And I want to make sure it'll all fit in there too. It should. Oh yeah. No problem. Okay. Let's just see. It's always the trick, huh? I want the moon right about here. Right about there. Okay, I'm going to move it down just a smidge. And I'm even going to use some washi tape. I'll show you why in a second. Alright, so I'm not going to do the word Laugh and Whispers. I'm just going to do the moon and the stars here. So we're going to do a little bit of fancy stuff with some ombre. Or some, yeah, ombre tonight. Let me find my tape. So you see on this side right here, let me zoom in a little bit again for you guys. I had to cut pretty close to this moon as well as the this little swirl, which I'm not going to use. I'm just going to use the moon for tonight. I think I might move that over just a little bit more. You never make up my mind. That's better. Okay. I like that. Okay. So I'm going to put some tape all along this edge right here so that I don't go off of the transfer with my chalk paste, which, as you know, I'm likely to do. Now, I'm not ashamed to admit it. So there we go. Just don't want to cover the moon itself. Yikes, I'm going to have to cut this a little bit. There and right here. Now, looking at this here, I'm also going to put a little bit near that T because the T is super close to the bottom of the moon. The dark side of the moon, right? So I'm going to cover Tiz. And I have 2 different color oranges here. This one's orange peel and this is papaya. So papaya has got more of a gray or brownish undertone to it, but I like the brightness of the orange peel too. So my plan is to put orange peel in the center part of the moon and go around the outer edges with the darker. I think that'll look pretty cool. Hey Ariel, welcome. All right, so let's give these a good stir before we get started. What did I use orange peel for the other day? Oh, the pumpkins. That's what it was. Those were so cute, you guys. We had so much fun making those little pumpkins out of Easter eggs, believe it or not. If you haven't had a chance to watch that video, you can absolutely watch it on replay. It was fun. It was a fun project. Just trying to make sure I can keep you guys on screen here. Hey, how you doing, Ariel? Oh, this doesn't look happy. Oh, that's not too bad. I can make it work. So this, as you can see, is pretty thick. It kind of feels like fudge. It's a very, very heavy brownie batter. I always compare my chalks to some kind of food. This is a little too thick though. So what I'm going to do is spray a couple squirts of distilled water into that. And guys, I know that in the past I have used tap water, but we're finding that we've had a change in our water in town here, and ever since then I've had some problems with my chalks getting moldy. So if you can grab some distilled water, Power to ya. It'll make your chalk paste much happier. Oh, Ariel, oh my gosh, I know everybody is. It's not a happy time for designers are having such a struggle, and it's really understandable. We're not very patient. We're waiting for our new products from our launch on July 15th. And because of COVID closing down a lot of our shipping areas, and because of the problem with mail transit, we've had a lot of struggles, but hopefully we're getting there. I'm going to grab some paper towels before I get myself all messy here. And we're going to start with one of my little tiny squeegees. Maybe I'll even use this one. I'm going to use this one. This is our multi-tool. This is an awesome tool, you guys. If you have small things that you want to do, it would be perfect for these little stars. But I want to do a little bit right in the middle of this moon, and then I'm going to go in on all around the edges with the papaya. So I'm just going to use this here. Grab some of my orange. This is called orange peel. It's going to be a real popular color, I'm sure, this fall. We had this last year, and yeah, we always love the seasonal designs and colors that we get. So some of our colors came back with a shimmer in them, including gold, and there's a white called Frost, and there's going to be one I'm using. I think I wrote that one out. This one is called Shimmer Shadow. It's like a sparkly black. So that'll be perfect for our little Halloween project, I think. All right, so now I'm going to go in with the papaya. Who lost your box? The post office? Oh, yeah, I had a new designer's kit get lost. It's a tough time. But I've heard that other companies are waiting way longer than we are, so I guess we're all good. So I'm just spreading the papaya around just the edges of my moon. I'm going to go back and scrape it after. This is going to be cool. I can already tell. So yeah, I was going to paint this board solid black, and I did one coat, and I was like, I kind of like the way that looks. It's kind of a rustic gray weathered Halloween board, so I like it. All right, so I'm going to go back and scrape off most of the excess of my papaya. And then I'm going to grab my orange peel. And then we're going to blend these colors together to create a really cool effect. If you haven't tried this before, you guys are going to have to give it a try, because it's really neat the way it looks. This is going to look shaded, I think. My fingers are crossed, right? Let me scoop a little bit more of that. If your colors get contaminated, do not put them back in the jar. Just kind of wipe them on a paper towel to the side. So now I'm going to wet my finger just a tiny little bit. I usually put a squirt on it and tap it on my paper towel once or twice. And then you go in with your finger and you do small circular motions to blend the two colors together. And this is what is going to make it look very cool. You're just blending away. You want to have a nice smooth blend in between the colors if you can. All right, that looks neat. It looks pretty neat, you guys. All right, I am gonna go scrape it. It looks a little bit thick to me, so I'm gonna pull whatever's left on the surface off with my squeegee. And I'm gonna quick go in there and do those little purple stars. One of them which has a little bit of orange on it. Hopefully we can cover that. If not, it's okay. Okay, UPS, huh? Gosh. Sorry about that, Ariel. It's tough right now, but we're tougher. That's all I can say. All right, I got my purple stars and everything is good. I'm so excited to peel this off. And hopefully the paint will stay on. All right, nice and easy. It looks neat. I love it. I love it. So let's dry this up. So as you know, maybe you don't know, our colors tend to brighten after you dry them. So if you're using my, I kind of feel like this purple blends in a little bit, but once it's dry, it'll probably look brighter. Look at that. Spooky. I can definitely see this moon. I mean, obviously not done in orange, but maybe a soft yellow in a baby's room with Goodnight Baby on it or something to that effect. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. All right, I'm going to pull that up so you guys can see it closer. It's really, really neat. Okay. Thanks, Leslie and Ariel and Cindy. All right, so now I'm going to go down to the next part of this, and I'm going to use the same transfer on the lower part. And let's see if I can center Halloween and 'Tis Near on here. This is always the tricky part, getting it in the straight place. I'm going to move that for now. All right, so 'Tis is on and Halloween appears to be on. About the same distance on both sides. That was easy. All right, I am not pushing too hard in this transfer because honestly I'm afraid that I am going to pull this paint up, so I'm being super careful. Just kind of go along the edges and get that all done. So I'm thinking I'm going to do 'Tis Near in orange and Halloween in that shimmer black. I think that'll look really nice. And once again, I am going to tape off a little bit of this right near the top of the T. And I'm also going to do it right here because that little apostrophe is right near the tail of that squiggly line. There's also 2 more stars here, so I might as well make those purple, right? All right, here we go. Oh, should I use the dark orange or the light orange? Oh, so many questions. So many. All right, so this is also a brand new jar. I got 2 brand new jars yesterday, and someone took my trash bag, so I guess I'll have to hold on to it. Thanks, honey. All right, shimmer paste is wonderful. It is, all right, I'm just gonna put it in the lid because I know I'm gonna make a mess out of it. It stays nice and smooth. It rarely need to add water to it. It's just beautiful and silky, and it's nice to work with. So I can't wait to see this. That'll be neat. Light orange. Yeah? Okay. I'll make it happen. It's not really light. It's very bright, actually. All right, where did I put that squeegee? I'll need another one. All right, here we go. Let's go with, actually, I think I'm going to start with, yeah, it's fine. Let's start with the 'Tis Near. 'Tis. And we'll cover that. I'm going to leave it a little bit thick so I have time to do Halloween and the stars before I scrape it off. When you're working with chalk, you want to be sure to always pull your transfer up before it dries. Because if it dries before it, and you pull it, it'll stick to your transfer instead of your surface. It's not a pretty thing. It can be disappointing. So let's go in with the shimmer. I'm really excited to use this. This was one that I thought was going to be coming back today, but it didn't. They fooled us. I can't believe I'm making Halloween things in August. Yeah, orange peel is beautiful. It's really pretty color. So I'm getting this on, leaving it kind of thick, just like I did before. If you are brand new at chalking, I always recommend that you leave your chalk a little bit thicker than you think you need it to be, because all of the excess gets scraped right off and put back in your jar, so there's no waste at all. Okay, that is covered. Now we'll go in and get my little stars. Here's the purple. This purple is called Grape Soda. I don't believe it is a current color, but I'm sure there's something very similar that you could use. All right, scraping those nice and clean. Then I'll go back and get the rest of the stuff. That one's done. Squeegee off the orange. When you squeegee off your paste, you really should be able to see the design underneath it. That's when you know you've got it nice and thin. And it really looks better the thinner you can get it. But don't overwork it so that it dries. I've seen people actually try to chalk paste and paint in the lines. And guys, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. It actually, if you're going like this, trying to, be very careful and stay in the lines and not use too much paste, you're actually fanning your chalk dry. And that is never a good thing. I have black ink all over my fingers. There's really no reason for me to ever get a manicure because I destroy it. Destroy. I think we're done. All right, I'm clean my fingers off a little bit here. You ready to pull this up? It's like Regal, only better. Okay, here we go. Oh, I already love it. Okay. And thank goodness the paint is sticking to the board. Oh, how cute is this? I love it. So fun. So fun, you guys. So this is something that you probably wouldn't hang on your wall, but wouldn't it look cute on your shelf or on top of a cabinet? Ugh, okay, just sticking this to my tablecloth here. I wish you could see the shimmer. I know it doesn't show up very well in the camera, but it has just a little bit of sparkle. Let's see if I can grab. See it? It's so nice. Let's dry that up. So while we're drying this, I'm just going to remind you guys that if you are members of My Club Couture, which is a service that we offer, it's sort of one of those deals where every month you get a transfer in the mail, 3 chalk paste singles, and it's always a surprise and exclusive transfer that you get every month. And every month there's a special on Chalk Couture. This month you get free shipping. It doesn't matter how many orders you place. Free shipping all month is a great perk. So make sure that if you are a member, you take advantage of that because we will have things coming in all month long. All right. Ah, so cute. All right, let me put these away. Also, if you are not a designer and you are interested in being in my VIP group, which is a really cool place to be if you like sales. I'm not allowed to do sales on my business page, but I can do whatever I want pretty much on my VIP group. So I do sales in there a couple times a year. Also, if you are local to me, you ordered this one. This one isn't even there. If you are local to me and are interested in coming to some Chalk Couture events where I'll help you make projects just like this. Some people love to have me with them and just to guide them along till they're comfortable. I'm going to be holding classes in September and a new location. We'll be talking about that really soon. But my VIPs get my schedule because most of my local friends and customers are in that group. So you can put VIP in the comment if you're interested in that. Club if you're interested in club. Also, if you are interested in being a designer and doing what I do, I have so much fun, you guys. Who gets paid to craft? Me. Oh boy, look at this yucky lid. The black one. That's what I'm cringing about. Yeah, so let me know. We do have business opportunities. It is so much fun. And some of our designers do exclusively on social media. Some designers do hands-on project workshops, which is my favorite thing to do. And there are others that still do events where they sell finished products. So you could sell a sign just like this. Some people use Marketplace, other people do shows. It's all up to you. Ariel, where are you from? Tell me where you're from. I don't remember. You told me once, but I don't know. Anyway, so this is our beautiful, beautiful project for tonight. I'm going to hold it up on my other camera so I can see it, kind of a full view of it this way. Isn't that awesome? I think I'm going to put it on top of my cabinet. Or the place where I'm going to hold my workshops. Yay! So yeah, definitely more information is coming about that. I just have to finalize a few things, get set up. Uxbridge. Ooh, you're a little bit away from me. You can actually, Ariel, since you're a designer, you're not allowed to be in my VIP group. Sorry about that. Aw, darn it. If you're interested in knowing about those events, so let me know, and I will make sure that I get you some information. So that is our awesome project for tonight. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. It's always nice when they come out. They come out really well. Oh, I love it. Okay, so tomorrow I will be back at 7 p.m. with another fun project for you. I don't know what it's going to be yet. I'm trying to figure things out and offer you products that I actually have in stock. But oh, again, if you were interested in this transfer, remember the rest of it. There's so many things on here. Write transfer in the comments and I will order you one as soon as I see that they're in. All right, that is all for tonight. I gotta go finish my project out in the backyard before it gets dark. And I will see you. You're interested in the event. And meeting me? Thank you. That's really nice. You're awesome. You want the sign. I might have some signs just like this available. Leslie, if you're interested in one of these, let me know and I will take a look and see what I can do for you. All right. All right. That is it for tonight. Have a great rest of your evening and I'll see you tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Have a great night. Bye-bye. Thanks for tuning in too.